I don't know if you watched the CNBC interview he was on, but we're going to get into that too. It's so funny. GameStop's massive eBay bid is sparking market doubt as Ryan Cohen defends, quote, transformational gamble. Wall Street wasn't ready for GameStop's latest move after announcing a surprise $55.5 billion bid to acquire eBay. GameStop saw its stock tumble. Shocking. I didn't know they had it. I didn't know it was that high to even tumble.
First of all, I didn't know.
They're like,
I didn't know GameStop.
Trading that stock, I'll give you $3.50 for that.
I didn't know GameStop had assets in the billions. I thought they were in the millions at this point.
I know, dude. I had no idea they had this much money to even try. So apparently they've been acquiring stock within like over the last few years, which is why the price is lower than the $100 billion worth of eBay. Apparently, let's see. GameStop saw its stock tumble as investors questioned whether Ryan Cohen's ambitious plan is realistic or reckless. During a tense CNBC interview, dude, it was like so uncomfortable to watch this thing, dude. This guy's a psychopath. Cohen defended the proposal as a once-in-a-generation opportunity to build a larger, leaner commerce platform by slashing costs and leveraging GameStop's retail footprint. But skepticism over financing and strategic fit immediately dominated the conversation. So here's kind of the breakdown. GameStop has offered $125 per share in a half cash, half stock deal for eBay, despite GameStop being worth only a fraction of the proposed acquisition price.
Yeah, what the
So
hell?
there's one strike.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, dude. Ryan Cohen, by the way, Ryan Cohen's the CEO of GameStop, in case anybody didn't know that. Not that you need to know that, and nobody really cares, but Cohen argued eBay is, quote, under-earning and claimed tighter operational controls and dramatically improved profitability within a short period. He's doubling down on aggressive cost cutting. And then investors are questioning whether the deal is even realistic. While eBay shares rose modestly after the announcement, GameStop stock dropped sharply as analysts and shareholders raised concerns about financing, execution, and long-term strategy behind the merger. There is a really fascinating article over on CNBC as well as the interview. You can go listen to it or read it. Dude, when I saw this, I'm like, how does GameStop even have enough money to do this? You know?
I know, right? And they're buying
eBay,
which, if I'm not mistaken, doesn't eBay own PayPal?
They don't anymore. They sold it.
Okay.
But they still have like a payment platform. But I don't know what it is or like how it works or anything. Like, I mean, I use eBay and they pay me when I sell stuff. So like, it's all I kind of really care about. But
yeah,
I don't really know how it all kind of works together, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I don't understand, man.
I don't either.
It's very weird. I don't understand how he even like has the money to do this, right? I mean, you can't afford to keep, and no offense to Game Informer, I like those guys dearly, you know, but like you can't even afford to keep your 10-person magazine open. Like I understand that magazines are like a dying kind of media platform, but like, I mean, come on. That was literally the only reason why I had a Power Up Pro membership, was to like get the magazine, you know?
That was one of my reasons. Like, I mean, I don't know, like I feel like sometimes print media is like a form of like some type of porn for me. Like I like having physical print media sometimes, you know, and other times I'm like, no, get it away from me, because I have to like keep track of it and you know, box it up whenever I move and all this stuff.
Yeah, no, I get it. I think magazines are fun. There's a retro PlayStation magazine out now that comes out quarterly. I forget what it's called. Oh my gosh, I forget what it's called. But like, I was listening to an interview of the guy that's putting it out, and it's like really interesting and fascinating. It's just a retro PlayStation magazine with like interviews with old devs and, you know, kind of like re-reviewing older games and stuff like that. It's kind of neat. You know, I just think like print media is such a niche thing now, where like, you know, obviously the Nintendo Power and EGM and stuff like that don't exist anymore. But like, you know, you can still get, you know, I mean, Celeste works for a magazine, Read Only magazine. She's the editor there, and that comes out quarterly, you know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, I don't know. This feels really weird, especially because like half cash, half stock, but that still means you're paying about 27 or 28 billion dollars, right?
Like freaking money.
How do they even have that much cash on hand?